Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblins and Gays. This is season 4, episode 41, trucking along towards the end of everything. I'm Aubrey, your GM, and let the cast introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and we'll get into things.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Estrella Bashar Chloris, your quadruple princess bard dragon summoner, child of the Night Queen, grandchild of the Mad King, and all round magical baddie who also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I am playing Joanna of Mexico, bringer of justice, maker of soups, and they use she, her pronouns.
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Dumisa Solfig, a 7-foot semi-possessed barbarian and champion of the night who is very much in love and also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns. Today I am playing Groon, the walking goblin catastrophe, oracle of flames, healer of wounds, and burner of buildings, though she swears it wasn't her. And Groon uses she, her pronouns.
Hello. My name is Alyssa, and my pronouns are they, them. I am playing Timson Trevino, the god-devouring changeling wizard who is focused on rescuing their late fiancé from purgatory, but also growingly concerned with her influence on this group of younger adventurers. Timson uses she, they pronouns.
Hello, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I'm playing Mero, a monk made and raised in the underworld, now overcoming parental issues, meeting the Fae, and learning about nature, and being a thought.
And now is a great time to ask what happened last time.
Last time on the Queers and the Cups, we got onto the boat heading down the river Styx. We got to have some nice discussions about would you love me if I was a worm? Here's a shitty map of the underworld. Do you drink the forbidden water that is lurking within the waves beneath us? You know, typical conversations for this group at this point. And as we were having our nice conversations, a bunch of squid man came out of the ocean, which gave Dusty personal trauma. And Dusty, I'm going to ask you to say the name of it, because I know as a white person with no literacy, I'm going to butcher it. Please.
La Llorona.
Yes, I was gonna say. You don't want to know. You don't know what. You don't know what I was gonna say. The guys. I'm not gonna say it until I mastered it off stream, so you guys can't make fun of me for it. But yes, we fought those, and well, half of us resisted the impulse to jump into the water. The other half of us were like, "Ooh, splish splash!" Until we got punched, or our friends got punched, and we're like, "Oh wait, let's La Llorona." Okay. La Llorona. Okay. I was not going to say it correctly. I'm used to saying stuff very incorrectly, as you guys all know, but that's okay. But yeah, we managed to win after Groon dropped the equivalent of like 2 firebombs on them. I don't think a hospital can save them from Groon's spells. But yeah, we have killed the ghosts, which is kind of a weird statement, and we are currently trucking along on a boat, which is called boating along.
Yep. We were boating along, and as you do, the Orpheus sort of looks over at all of you and goes... and signs, if my math is correct, we should be getting there in about 4 hours.
Terrifying, but thank you. I'll just sign back.
So you'll have about 4 hours to prepare to make landfall in the underworld.
Do we have a battle plan that we want to follow, or we're just gonna...
I think you would be best positioned to come up with that. Mero, do you have any thoughts?
Well, from what I remember, getting into the castle if you weren't allowed into it was very hard. I could definitely scout ahead and make sure there's no enemies, in quotation marks, as in the inhabitants that currently work under my dad. But
but I think getting into the castle is definitely going to be the hard part. Aubrey, do I remember anything about the castle security? Because I know he's probably there. That makes the most sense.
The thing is, there is no security because there never needed to be.
Oh, okay. So there is no security because there never needed to be. I was wrong. I'm taking back that statement. I didn't say that sentence.
Yeah, there's never needed to be a security because it's like nobody's gonna go against him.
Mm-hmm. So in the past, there wasn't any security because who would go into the underworld and beat up the god of death? Apparently, we are. So either he's installed some last-minute security features, or we might be able to walk in. Though judging from the fact that Cerberus has moved from the gates to his house might have been the equivalent of him doing security measures. If he's busy, he might not have had time to do anything else. This is thinking. Estrella, help!
Oh, okay. Well, first things first, do we have to fight your puppy?
Considering the fact that he does take orders from Bill. Actually, Aubrey, do we have to fight the puppy? I'm not gonna make a guesstimate again. I'm just asking you what I know.
It depends.
Does he love me more than he fears Dolan?
Question you're gonna have to ask yourself.
Okay. Okay. Because you see, this is Maro. I don't know if you remember, but we do have a bag of possums. Like a thing we put it in and it becomes a possums. And do you remember when you were trying to just hold the possums? And do you remember when the possums didn't like it when you held it? I do. So I don't know how your childhood three-headed dog is going to,
Aubrey, I have a question for you on that. Can't Cerberus, is Cerberus sentient or is Cerberus just a puppy? Like, can't he talk or am I losing my mind?
No, but like, speak with animals is a thing.
Okay, so it would be. Oh, how did I think that? I got the like. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I think the stat blocks I can, but I was like, does he talk? Or is he just a big puppy? I treated that dog very nice, so that's my assumption.
No, that is not what I'm worried about. Well, I mean, a little bit is what I'm worried about. What I'm also worried about is we show up and he's going to make you fight your dog regardless.
I think if what we've seen based on his control over the beings of the underworld from my last assassination attempts, we might not have a choice, but I can do everything in my power to try and lead outside of that. Worst case, it might be best if I fight Cerberus if we have to, just so I can non-lethally put my puppy in a headlock. I don't have to fight my dad.
Respectfully, can you non-lethally put your puppy in the headlock?
They have 3 heads.
I don't know. Can Cerberus die? Aubrey, is that a thing?
No, Cerberus cannot die.
Oh yeah, you can't
Cerberus,
kill him.
Cerberus can go to 0 HP, and then the essence will break apart for a time, but he'll reform.
Oh, it's okay, Estrella. He'll respawn.
Puppies are eternal.
I'll say sorry, but yeah, he can respawn. The unkillable puppy in D&D or in Pathfinder.
Oh boy! I mean isn't that the dream? Unkillable puppies.
Unlike the way the dog can respawn, making him infinitely better.
Well, okay. Now that we know that, decide we will not be hurting the puppy if it shows up. Also, we keep saying puppy. We understand it is not a puppy, right?
This
How
is a
big
large.
is this dog? Is this like Otter of Dinpool large? Like Rosie large?
That is a whole other
Are
thing.
we gonna
too.
walk up to a buff dog with 3 heads?
Oh my god, wait. I can make Rosie larger for free, like for fun now.
Oh,
Like I can make
baby.
her even bigger if we need like I look Mary in the eyes. How big is your fucking dog?
How big is my fucking dog, Aubrey?
I'm looking at the stat log.
Have you watched Clifford? The big red dog.
He is considered a large creature.
Okay, Rosie can
only
already
large,
square
okay.
up with him then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only considered a large creature.
All right.
I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I
The
think
final gym much.
I think Cerberus and whatever powerful underworld beings that are in his castle would be the biggest threat. It's not like he has a stash of them normally, so anything that we see is unfamiliar territory outside of what would be considered the toughest. Is there like a back door that we could sneak in, Aubrey?
No. The castle is very much built with one way in and one way out.
There's only one way in and there's one way out, unless we make a way in, which is a terrible idea.
That's not very fire safe.
Yeah. So,
I mean, we do have Groon. We could make a way in as a distraction and then go in the front way.
that is an option.
Since making a way in is going to be loud.
I think I could make volcanoes. I'm not sure how that works in the underworld, though.
What?
What the hell? Sorry, what, the underworld?
You're incredible.
So, Marrow, if you remember correctly, more likely than not, he'll hold up in the vault underneath the castle.
Oh, we gotta go to another castle vault, huh?
It's the
You're right,
safest,
that's
most
another
secure
castle.
place.
I'm willing to bet he's in the vault. He never told me the password to the vault, so I'm gonna have to break in.
All these bitches with vaults.
What does he even need a vault for? He's the king of nothing.
For the ferryman's wife! Maybe the wife's in there.
This man gets creepier every fucking time he is mentioned.
I was not allowed into the
There's
vaults as a
treasure.
child.
There's treasure.
Groon, I'm sorry, you said you can make a volcano? What are the parameters for that? Because suddenly I'm wondering if we could spawn a volcano, I almost said a potato, a volcano in the vault before we even go in, or do you have to like see where you're going?
You would
How do
probably
you put a
have
volcano?
to see. And Marrow, make me a quick, just a quick recall knowledge underworld.
No. I keep rolling below a 10. Is this worth a hero point?
It's fine. I just needed you to get above a 20.
Oh, thank God.
You do know that the castle itself has a lot of magical wards on it. So to stop people from doing things like blowing up the castle.
You know, now that I think about it, I did see him one day setting up a bunch of runes that kind of look like the runes that Estrella put up in Groon's room so it didn't explode. I think they're anti-exploding runes.
More specifically, anti-magic runes, but
More specifically, anti-magic runes.
No volcano.
So regular explosions are okay?
Are they, Aubrey?
no.
No, there's
What if I created a field of like anti-magic on the where like the wards are? Does that cancel out the magic?
You have to counteract a very, very, very high DC.
She's got the power.
Baby.
And also worry about creating collateral damage in the city around it.
Aubrey,
You're
I have...
dead. What's collateral here? There's like no collateral here. What? Who lives here? What city? What people? Who's not dead?
Thank you, babe, for fighting the other god.
Doesn't. Oh wait. What happens
This
when
just
you?
in, if you're dead, you don't get a house. You just have to sit around on the fucking dirt floor.
No, there are houses.
No, this is what Demise is saying.
I just like, is not everyone here a corpse? Or a
Dumisa's just
ghost?
yelling. Dumisa's just yelling at the ferryman. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Ghosts have rights, Dumisa.
I'm just saying we can't possibly kill them if they're already dead. That's the best part of
Can we
being down
just
here.
kill ghosts?
It'll be fine.
Also,
They'll reform
Psychopomps
like the
live down
dog.
here. Do you want to nuke a Psychopomp's house?
Sure.
No!
I've done it before. No,
Okay,
psychopath. like, you know.
Denise
babe.
has watched Oppenheimer and spanked some extras.
Okay, babe, I came and I watched Barbie. I can see where you're going with this, and this is not why don't we think of other things? Okay, you remember your path to redemption. I'm like patting your, I'm like holding your arm and patting you.
Yeah.
I'm soothing
Aubrey,
you.
I have another question. Dawn isn't the type that we can goad out into fighting, right?
No.
Not even if we like really piss him off, like he definitely will not come out.
Probably not.
Okay. Even if we somehow make like an illusion of fake Midas coming to fight him, that won't definitely goad him out.
You don't know.
Actually, based on that, Nero, what if you just like fake surrendered to him? I mean, he probably would try to kill you, but like, I don't know. You also just killed like 6 gods, so maybe he'd rather have a powerful ally.
And Estrella, you forget a very crucial detail involving this. And I'll put a hand on your shoulder and I will look you dead in the eye and say, I can't lie for shit.
We could do an illusion version of you.
I could do it! I could do it! I have a spell for that!
Yeah,
my
you have a spell
God.
for everything.
I have a spell for you're right!
You can use my image for this. I just know if I tell a lie. And if anything, if you can lie good with an illusion, he'll have to believe it because he knows I can't lie.
So true.
Oh my
Serve
God.
psychology.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I get to be a slut.
Boy.
That's not what I thought you would say.
What did you think I would say?
Literally anything else.
Meryl, oh no, we have to do this now because I do have a spell for it. I do know what to do. And maybe we could just set up that way.
And worst case, if they ask the illusion to go inside, we can just sneak in while he's focused on the illusion.
Because you know your way in, right?
Well, there's one way in, but I know the layout of it since I've been there.
Draw him out far enough.
So what is the plan?
Plan A. I think we need multiple plans here because we don't have a guarantee that Plan A will do anything. So we should have a backup plan in case it does not work. But I think it's worth trying because anything that does not involve us going in is a good plan. So Plan A is Estrella pretends to be Marrow through magic and
Yes.
surrenders to Doan.
Okay.
Fake surrender.
How are you going to get the message to Joanne?
We're gods. Can we, if we can
I have a
pray to each
sending-
other,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
the
I
standing
can-
stone?
Pretty much the way the runes work in the vault, magic can't get to him. You can do magic in the vault, but you can't like send a sending spell; it'll bounce back.
Oh, so he's just locked under like a lock and key. We can't get shit to him then.
We slide a note under his door.
Well, I mean, wouldn't he? Okay, well, he said in theory in theory he has sent the Lloronas after us.
Oh no, they were
just fucking there.
Yeah, they sensed that you were all living creatures.
So if
So they're just dicks. They're just incredible. Even here, they're just dicks.
So
Even
To be fair, we're trespassing on their territory.
I thought they just kids.
if Marrow, because Marrow is still technically like the only mortal left amongst us, of the traditional sense.
Thanks.
No, this could be a good thing, potentially, depending on what bonus god tells us. Okay, so if I don't know how these work because we've never defined them, we just sort of throw them around like for funsies. Could Marrow conceivably pray directly to Doan and get a message to him? Like, is he still accepting messages while he's in there from
Is he still
prayer
accepting
specifically?
DMs?
Because from Marrow, it would be a traditional prayer. Is my thought process here. So if he's still getting
You could
prayers from
try,
other
but
worshippers,
Marrow would have to make the deception roll.
well, it would only depend on what Marrow has to say.
I can't really
If
guess.
Estrella words it in advance,
You're still gonna have to make a roll.
The other option.
More likely than not, deception.
The other option, now that I'm thinking about it, is if he's going to stay locked up in that cell, and it might be a good idea to try and get in through the front door, which seems kind of redundant, but he'd have to leave to get to us, and he probably has his security measures and wards. If we can get our way through, kind of like how we did for Maeve, we could try, because I don't know if we can trick him into coming out. We might have to take this fight to him.
what is what's the castle made out of?
Me.
You are you are the child of a god. We could always try to start an insurrection.
Think of it less like belief system and more of forced employee. I can certainly give it my best shot by being nice, but we might just have to fight our way to him.
Yeah, there's a thing where he just controls them.
Yeah. I could tell.
He is high enough level that he just has control undead.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't smoke him out in any way.
Not to my knowledge. I don't think there's anything that we could do. He's kind of, pardon my language, a pussy.
He's also very paranoid right now.
He's very paranoid.
I think Joanna, but by the way, Joanna has been incredibly quiet this whole time. Is just gonna like look at everyone and not exactly like loudly, just say like, just like the self-proclaimed king is just gonna stay in their castle the whole time. They're not gonna leave. They want us to take it to them. I don't think there's any way around it.
At least you have a guide, and I hold my head up. I can try getting Cerebus at least somewhat under control, but there's no guarantee. Is Cerebus undead?
More of a psychopomp.
So does Joanne directly control him?
Yes and no.
So I might be able to avoid us fighting Cerebus, but I think if we can get into the castle and minimize any entity's ability to alert Doan that we're here, and then we jump him in his vault, it might be the best option. We can go knock knock, we have a pizza delivery, and surprise, it's us.
Sorry if you answered this already. There was a moment where I missed the conversation because my headphones got unplugged. Did we determine, because of all the anti-magic stuff, that Joanne has on the vault, I assume that's in both directions. He can't send stuff out either, so he wouldn't technically know if we made it in. Yeah? Is that right? Or did I miss something?
Magically, no. I just assumed that if there were a bunch of psychopomps there working, one of them would just come knock on his door and be like, "They're here."
Kinda, yeah. Because I mean,
Good
like
old-fashioned-
the vault in a way that you can't teleport into it, but also you can't teleport out of it.
Right. So he's stuck in there. He also, without leaving it, can't affect anything.
Like they're still going to serve him and be like controlled by him. Think of it just like they're going to act on their last orders, and if their last orders are protect the castle at all costs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unless I'm really nice to them and I can maybe persuade them, but also persuasion's not my strong suit. Ah, shit! Hold on.
Can't believe La Llorona is back for Marrow.
No, I was sitting and you know when your foot does a muscle cramp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joanne's out for me.
Do you remember when we snuck into Maeve's castle and you turned us all into people that we weren't? Do you still have that spell?
No,
Andy?
I don't. We would have to stay a little bit so I could prepare it again.
Gotcha.
Yes. I was
No,
kind of
that's fine.
ready to beat ass and only beat ass.
So fair. And you're gonna do it so well.
So true, bestie.
Can't wait to see it. Pulls out a camera. Just kidding.
But I think sneaking in the front entrance, dealing with everything as quietly as possible and as carefully as possible to not alert Joanne, and trying to use as minimal violence as I try to be like, hey, baby, chill, we're gonna make everything okay, is our best bet. Because he's not watching the entrance and he can't hear from the entrance. But I can try to sneak in and scope around a little bit to see what enemies are there.
Can you really persuade anything that's being controlled forcibly by magic?
Well, the undead are. The psychopomps, I don't think they're being controlled. I don't know.
They
if they're
are.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yeah,
You
they
said
would
maybe,
all.
maybe not, Aubrey. Never mind.
You may be able to, but the thing is, they're going to be operating on, like, essentially the orders of this is what you need to do at all costs, you know, all of this. They're not actively getting orders, but it is of, you know, they're still under the purview of
Okay.
the god of the underworld.
From the maybe, maybe not, I was under the impression that it was something I could possibly do. So
You can't talk them out of it. Let's put it this way.
okay. So I guess go in, do some hypothetical assess. My brain's like assassinate them. Like no, what the hell? But yeah, sneaking in, taking them out quietly so Joanne doesn't get any notice, and then just going to fight him in his locker. His locker might be a good idea. Wow, my brain's just shitting its fart right now.
The only thing I can think of. 1 second, I'm actually gonna start coughing. Okay. The only thing I can think of doing that would cause, besides like dealing with the castle itself, that may probably cause massive collateral damage is I kind of know a spell that can summon something really big, and we could just bust through everything in theory, but then, you know, whatever is left behind, we're definitely fighting. And then obviously there is also Duan. So it is not the smartest choice, but it is big.
Sorry, I'm eating noodles. Why do I add spice to stuff? I'm white. We could either sneak in or we can either burst in. Both are doable options. Do you guys want to do a vote?
Could the blasting in, is it possible to direct that at a different point in the castle and go back to the distraction plan?
if I'm summoning it, I cannot be the one distracting.
Okay. That was the question.
I also, because there are the anti-magic, so like the walls and stuff are protected with like anti-magic stuff. So
you're saying if something magic was already created and hit the wall, it would evaporate once it in contact?
yeah, it's
Like
essentially
above
is
pepper?
you would have to overcome like a high check.
Gotcha. Okay.
It would be like a high flat check.
So can I not summon anything while inside the castle?
No,
happens
you
to
could
those?
summon something within the castle. It's the walls themselves are protected.
Yeah, I was thinking
So
of-
people can't just knock them down.
I see.
Yeah,
but like, if
mine
you're-
is knocking them down from the inside, not the walls of the castle. I mean, bursting through a vault door, like that kind of thing, or like that is what I mean. I can do most likely. I have summoned ancient flesh forge.
Okay. Well, so you can. It's just in doing so, you will have to overcome a DC 18 flat check. You can still summon it, but having it to say blow the vault door down, it would have to overcome the flat check.
I believe in your luck, Aki.
Isn't a DC 18 flat check just a D20 roll?
Yes.
I don't believe in
But you
Aki
can
that
still
much.
use magic. It's just magic that is affecting the building itself is hard to do. You can still do magic in the castle. You can do magic in the vault. But
Wait, Aubrey, this is out of character, but Aubrey, are you saying the only thing that we could open easily are doors?
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mero, it's your time.
Okay. I hate all of you. But, okay, I'm sorry, my brain's starting to fizzle out with all these plans. Either one is good with me, I just need to know what we're doing at some point. We could do distractions, we could do sneaking in the front, we could... Mero lies down. This is too many plans.
I
It's
don't think
10:14 at night.
I truthfully do not think distractions are going to do anything.
I agree. I think we should sneak to the vault and deal with it from there.
Estrella can kick ass when we find the man. Estrella just being held back with a thirst for blood, like I want to destroy everything this man owns.
And then once he's dead, the wards will go away. Then you can destroy everything.
I mean, then you might not want to because it's yours, but
I will leave the castle explicitly for you so you can do demolition derby on it before I make a new house. I will allow you to do mass destruction on this man's house and property before I replace it.
you know what? There's a spell that I could have had, but I did not take it. I'm regretting not taking it.
I will leave the castle intact for you for 24 hours so you can prepare it so you can commit demolition derby on his house. Like, I will do shit for you.
It would take more than 24 hours to prepare the spell, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I don't want to waste time spent trying to change out spells here. But all I'm saying is that this thing targets, like, magical items and deactivates them.
Whoopsies. But yeah, I'd say sneaking in the front is probably a good bet.
I mean, because of the magic on the walls and everything, that counts as like an artifact, basically?
I don't have destruction on me. Do you?
No, I was thinking disintegrate.
Oh.
Because an object you hit is destroyed regardless of hardness, unless it's an artifact or similarly hard to destroy. But I'm thinking that this is similarly hard to destroy.
It is, essentially. It is that they're like worded with like anti-magic, specifically to stop them from things like disintegrate.
But disjunction could turn them off. We don't have that spell though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So what I'm getting is the plan is sneak in.
I think so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. I would also say during this time you can heal up, but I don't think any of you took any actual damage.
No, but I'm gonna get those focus points back.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh,
From-
24 from Rosie. Okay, well, Rosie licks you better, and that doesn't help. But unless Grun wants to do it, I can heal as well. Actually, Grun, how are you on spell slots for healing?
It's
I
either
mean,
that or just
I can
do
use a lay on
lay on,
hands, too.
lay on hands, 10 minutes, you got lay on hands back.
or treat wounds.
I mean,
I'm only down like 30, 40.
so many different ways. Yeah, let's lay on hands because I actually
Okay.
can't use.
Yeah, I'll save you the spell slots and stuff because I get those back easy. Have 54.
Oh, nice. I'm full again.
Woo.
Oh, I am gonna do something for Marrow though. While we're still kind of on the boat. It doesn't take very long, actually. Now I think about it, it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna cast Energy Aegeus on Marrow.
Aww.
So, for the literally for the rest of the day, you're gonna have resistance 5 to acid, cold, electricity, fire, force, negative, positive, and sonic damage. I'm so sorry. I think it should be higher, actually. Wait.
If it's a
No,
vibe
it's
damage,
fine. It's
fuck
fine.
you.
It's 5
Gucci gang.
because I'm not heightening up to or anything like that. But yeah, it's 5, and I just put I don't know, some gold eyeliner on you.
Oh, it's so cute. I feel fabulous.
You look fabulous.
Could I talk to Joanna?
Yeah.
I think when Devisa goes over to lay on hands you, she will linger a bit after the whole thing is done, and then just ask, "Are you okay?"
Not necessarily, but that will have to do for now.
What? You have the, you kind of have the same look on your face that I did first time I ran into Vlogos after I left. Have you... Is it the river? Was it the ghosts?
The ghost we just fought, I don't know how they're here. 'Cause that is the same ghost that I dealt with back home. And I didn't quite remember it until it was right in front of me. I don't know how, I don't know why. I remember being cursed by it for some reason.
Like running into the water first, or?
That necessarily wasn't it, but the ghost here compelled me to jump into the water. And that wasn't necessarily the same back home. I just know it put a deep, cold fear into me.
Well, whatever they've done to you before, I hope you know we won't let them do it again. Even if we have to bite you a little to save you.
Thank you for just thank you, Tomisa. Something I must dwell on after all this because I can't really think about everything when we are about to fight the so-called god of the underworld.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We all have ghosts, so I guess some of us have them a little more literally than others.
Yeah.
I'll hug you.
I think it's kind of the hug where Tomisa like hugs her from the side, so getting both shoulders, and Joanna just like pats her arms and just, okay, let's get ready, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And I will go.
Yeah, I'll ask if there's any last moments someone wants to share, any last conversations. This is that moment when you, in the BioWare game, after you selected do final mission, where you have one last moment.
I would like to give my fiance a just in case last kiss, please.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long one. Like a full, swoop and dip.
Wait, I just realized something. Tamsin, do you count as undead?
I think it sort of depends.
Yes, but you're not one that would be theoretically bound to this plane.
Okay, so Joanne can't control her
Yeah,
because,
it's undead that are bound to the underworld, like the ghosts and
Okay.
stuff.
I was about to say, like, hold on a second. I was like, please don't hit us with that offering. We can't.
Surprise betrayal arc for Tamsin.
Surprise, Tamsin gets puppeted to kill everyone. No, that was my job.
Disintegrate.
Oh no.
Okay. That's okay. Just disintegrate your child. That how you come back to a mess. You're like, we need to get a replacement.
We need new dirt.
Go dig up some better mud.
Yeah. This one won't be all stinky and gross from hell. This will be crisp fey dirt.
I'm sure that mechanically it will not make a difference, but I think that Tamsin will sort of fuss with Marrow's hair outfit, just sort of pat them down. So you get a +3 to diplomacy, but
You're like, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. God, you really are just like my mother.
exactly.
Yeah. So you're doing all of this as you watch the city come into focus. These buildings that, in part, when you look at them the first time, they don't make all that much sense. Built by people who maybe didn't always understand city planning. And, so much when you're a psychopomp or a ghost, but this sprawling city before you, and in the center of the sprawling city, a massive castle. And as you approach the city, it is silent as a tomb.
Is it usually this silent?
No.
Oh, it's too silent.
And eventually, the boat pulls into harbor. You watch as Orpheus gets out and ties a rope around the boat and looks at all of you and says, I unfortunately can't get off. So this is where we part.
I'll just nod. I'll give him one more hug, and I'll sign back. We'll come back, I promise.
Good luck.
I'll nod. Look at the group. Let's get his ass. Wait, is Tamsin dealing drugs?
I'm just saying, if he can't get off, there's a drug for that.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be easier when he gets his wife back, okay?
Poor motherfucker.
So you step off the boat and onto solid land. And you all know that everything about this feels wrong. The world itself that you're feeling and around you feels corrupted by greed and hate. And it's probably you think about how Zulzrim used to describe the underworld. This beautiful, lush forest, these plains and mountains, and where you could still see the sky. And maybe you think about what it might be in the future. Marrow, you probably do. Maybe one day it can be beautiful again.
Give us like 5 hours.
Yeah. Are you sneaking through the city?
I think it's best to be cautious right now. Everyone?
Sneak.
Give me,
yeah. I want to cast Invisibility Sphere on us.
That makes it a lot easier. That gives you bonuses, or
So it's a 10-foot emanation from me, and me and any creatures in range are invisible for 10 minutes.
And then I will ask, are you going to move at a normal pace, or are you going to hustle?
I think we might as well just stay at a normal pace, right?
Okay,
Yeah. I have a
so-
question. I have a question about that, about moving in general, though, because we're a lot of people. In theory, we can all get on Rosie's back because she's large, and just like, as long as we go at like a slower pace or like a normal pace, I don't think we'll have to make any like rolls to stay on her. But like, the sphere can then encompass everyone. Because
I don't think it would encompass Rosie. I think Rosie's a little bit bigger than that.
Is she bigger than that?
Yeah, I think she'd be bigger than that.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. We'll just shrink her
It's
down.
a 10-foot radius, right?
Emanation, is that radius? It is, right?
Yeah, but I so it's 10 feet on any side of you.
I would like to say, if we need someone to scout ahead, I have something that I can move my full speed while sneaking, which is kind of disgusting for a monk with like 50-55 speed.
I also have Blanket of Stars again, if we need more.
I was looking at the same thing as well, but I think we have to be outside under a starry night to be invisible with it.
It would still help for sneaking if it's like dark or dim lit. Cute though.
It's very dim lit.
Yeah, like I would still blend in. Like, or rather, I would have some bonus or something like that to the roll. I'm reading my forges right now. I can't check.
Honestly, there's no harm in us just sneaking at our regular sneak pace, and if we hear something, I can sneak ahead a little bit to check it out, because I can...
If, Estrella, you turn Rosie into a small, the small creature or whatever.
Yeah, tiny baby.
Tiny baby, you all can fit in that 10-foot sphere, I think. And then if you move at a normal pace, it would probably only take you 20 minutes to get there. So you'd have to cast it twice.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's actually happening. We're coming up to his house.
Yeah, you do. So you do that, and as you move through the street, you just notice that there's nobody. You don't see any psychopomps. You don't hear them. He's usually, Mara, they'd be flying all over the place delivering messages and all of that. And you don't see any spirits or any other creatures that live here. You pass a lot of houses and they look in disrepair, like nobody's been upkeeping them.
This is more wrong than usual.
And it is like the whole city is missing.
Oh no.
What did he do to them?
Are they all gonna...
Be at the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Did he use them to renew his power?
Can he do that if they're already dead?
Probably.
He's
Maybe.
basically just burning up souls, so
I guess you're right.
I don't know, but I mean, if any of you guys have taught me anything, magic can be very creatively used.
I guess it was just souls, not lives.
But it's just a thought, we don't know yet, but I'll keep a sense out. Now, like, I have life sense, so if anything is within 30 feet that just kind of scuttles around, then I'll sense it.
You don't sense anything in other than your friends, as you walk towards the castle.
It feels so cold.
And as you do, the gates to the castle are open, the portcullis is down. Do you
Should I
walk
scope
on
it
in?
out?
now seems like a good time to use that invisibility.
I mean, you've been using it on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it the portcullis is down?
Portcullis is down, and you don't see anybody. And Mara, you don't sense anybody.
I don't think, Meryl, you should go ahead by yourself. I think we just all go together. At least not into the castle.
Okay. Well, let's keep staying quiet, and this is very unsettling.
Is the portcullis something that we could like physically lift if we were strong or had a giant dragon baby?
Once you're inside. No, the portcullis. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. The gate.
Are you thinking about the drawbridge?
Drawbridge. That's the word.
Very different.
Very different. And I don't know why my brain switched them.
No, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, we gotta get
drawbridge.
past this gate. And you're like, just walk in, it's fine.
Yes. So, you walk in?
Do you guys think this is a trap?
Yeah.
And we're gonna walk it anyways?
Yeah.
Oh, I love not thinking. Let's go.
So, Marrow, as you walk through the outer courtyard, you don't feel anything. As you get to the other side of the outer courtyard, you start getting the sense of something. And I'll get back to you in just a second.
Okay.
Dumisa,
Oh no.
Hee hee.
there's a moment where you hear a voice in your head. And it's your mother's voice. And
Like that.
And it says, I don't know how much longer I can resist this. Be careful. You're the only one who hears this.
Oh shit.
out loud, she says, "Resist what?" I know we know something bad is happening, but I think something really bad is happening. We might have some rematches on our hands.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, divine rematches. I didn't think about their souls.
Oh, that makes so much sense now that you say it out loud.
Marrow,
Oh no.
you sense 5 people in the next courtyard.
Can I tell anything about it? I kill the hypothetically gods. Dead
You sense
gods.
5 people in the next courtyard.
Okay, I should probably loop back and report to everyone then.
Oh, I thought you were all together still.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are?
we're all
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Are we still invisible?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just very quietly be like, "There's 5 people ahead of us." Because I can't sign it. I can't be quiet because we can't see. So just there's 5 people ahead of us.
Joanna counting the party. Ah, shit.
Well, this should be fun.
Why? Do you know what it is, Tamisa?
Oh, it's time to fight the gods again. All of
Oh
them.
no! This is like
This is like the end of a JRPG.
yeah. It's time for the second form.
All right.
So you head into the next courtyard.
I think we should shoot spells into the next courtyard.
Yeah.
We're not.
I cast nuke into the next courtyard.
Yeah, we're not in the castle proper yet, right?
You're in
We're
the
in
outer
the first-
courtyard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You can't see the inner courtyard. It is through a door.
Just Marrow can feel them.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
life
Because
sense.
Marrow has
More
life
life
sense.
Yeah.
I can sense their vibes. I can sense 5 of them.
You open the door, everyone casts spells.
No, wait. My one skill, opening the door. Can I peek through the door to see who it is to confirm?
I don't think we should peek. I think we should kick down.
I think if we peek, we're gonna go and we're gonna start the fight.
Okay,
They are
Joanna-
massive doors.
Yeah.
So they make noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joanna clicks her heels to get her flying boots ready.
I click my wings to get my wings ready.
I think it makes sense to make Rosie big so I can mount.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate the cloak, not to become a bat, but just to have the fly speed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm actually gonna do one more thing. Like just before we open it, so that way we could be in battle and have this go off. I'm gonna touch Doomy's face because I can now. I can reach it because I'm on Rosie, and I'm gonna use my focus spell, Touch of the Moon. And on your forehead, you're going to have, at first it's a new moon, and I'm gonna wait for us to go into waxing moon, so that way you can get a new benefit. You have a moon symbol glowing on your forehead. I'd like to think it's my mom's holy symbol, which is hilarious. Because I'm just bestowing my mom's shit onto people.
A fitting person to bestow it on, though.
Yeah, but you're gonna get different benefits for each turn. That happens in combat, and hopefully at the during your first round of combat, you will have Waxing Moon, which basically you'll get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls and a +4 status bonus to damage rolls. I'm gonna write that shit down.
Yeah. So do you push open the doors?
Yeah. Unless we could like no clip.
No clip. So you push open these doors, these massive double doors, you push them open, you see this courtyard, you see all of the gods you've already killed. It's time for round 2.
About to kill these
We have
fuckers
all
with their
their
own
shit,
weapons.
so we
Yeah, we got all their stuff. Wait, so hold on. There's only 5 of them?
I think one of them didn't have anything left.
Yeah, which
Two
which
of them
one's
were,
not
like-
there?
No, one of them was fully disintegrated. That was Salakra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
know if she got a soul left after that.
Because I know we killed 6 gods and there's 5 spirits. I'm like, who's missing?
Hey, Aubrey, who's missing?
Yeah, since we can see them, who's not there?
Yeah, who's missing?
Did Aubrey just miscalculate?
I did miscalculate. There's 6 of them.
Okay. All right. Cool.
There's me in the background going, I think this is this many.
Me who keeps
Okay,
exact
so
count
there's
of all of your
6.
gods?
There's 6 of them.
Now,
Yes.
okay, boom. That's what this title of the episode's called, Miscalculated.
Yeah. But yes, that's going to be next episode where you fight all of the gods you've killed again.
Yes, I'm so excited. This is
fucking
awesome.
It's gonna be the anime fight
The
of the century,
same
y'all.
time.
It's gonna be
Alright,
so
everyone.
good. We're gonna
Pick your
die.
god.
Us and Aubrey. So which one's missing? Aubrey's sweating uncontrollably. There's 6 of them.
No. Okay, like, cause that's next week. We do the outro and shit, and then we discuss who's getting which god. Okay, because we are all godded up except for Marrow, but that's okay because now Marrow has full reign pick of the whatever. But like, we can stat this low key. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
let me do the
Stat
outro first. So everyone, thank you very much for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. At this point, man, just follow us on like Gmail or whatever, just follow us at our home addresses. But just give us a good follow, give us
not do
support. Here's exactly Aubrey's address. It is, anyways, support us on Patreon so we can continue making the content that you love. And remember, stay safe, eat your vegetables, and keep track of all the gods that your players kill.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gays is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.